not easy living in Zimbabwe. It's a difficult situation. These past 10 years, we've seen mega inflation. We took 49 zeros off our dollars. 49 zeros. Don't ask me how many quadrillion or whatever that is. No food in the shops, and no water in the taps, and no electricity coming into the house. It's been a very difficult 10 years.
We went into a situation whereby there was no fuel, no food in the nation, where people would live with no meal for a day, nothing for a day. See them singing in church, you think, hey, they've eaten 10 meals. No, not even a drink.
Left my fear by the side of the road. Hear you speak, won't let go. Fall to my knees as I lift my hands to pray. Got every reason to be here again. The Father's love that draws me in, and all my eyes wanna see is a glimpse of you. All I need is you. All I need is you, Lord, is you, Lord. All I need is you.
After we had noticed a child who died because of hunger, by that time things were so bad, so bad. So we thought, if a child can die because of hunger, when we can make a soup or a bowl of soup for the children, let us do it. Most of the children are orphans. Here at the church we feed 100, and then at the community there is more than 300 that we feed.
Little girl, her name was Beauty. She was a little tiny girl and had the face of an old woman. She struck us as very needy, and we were very concerned. And actually in that first week her mother died. It was a real, I think, from God, an awakening to what we were doing here and why we were here.
We also started visiting mothers in Chikurubi prison. Because whilst the mothers go in, sometimes they're pregnant when they go into prison, sometimes they've got little toddlers with them, and the children actually go into the prison with the mothers. And we feed them every day, and we try and get doctors in to come and assess them, and just generally try and give them as normal a day as possible.
This little girl's called Grace. She wasn't always called Grace, but she was abandoned. Her mother had AIDS and died, and she was left in the hospital, and we found her in the corner of the room at 6 months old. She weighed about 5 pounds 6 ounces. So her legs were not even as thick as my thumb, and her face was all out in sores. She was on a drip, and she was really a sight for sore eyes. But we felt God wanted us to bring her home, which we did. And now she's growing and growing, and she's hungry at the moment. There's a big smile. Say something. Daniel was found in a public toilet. His mother came in, birthed him and left him. And 2 little boys found him, and they brought him to us. He was caked with mucus and all sorts of stuff, and we bathed him, and he's been here ever since.
When we met her, she couldn't even cry, she couldn't even sit down, she couldn't even smile, she couldn't do anything. She was just a vegetable, but today she's able to sit on her own. If I let her lie down, at times when you instruct her to sit down, she can sit on her own. So we are finding great changes in her life.
In a depressed economy like Zimbabwe, how can an orphanage and how can a church survive? It's because God's the factor. And He has made a way where there is no way. He has gone beyond the political agendas, the economic agendas. He's taken passion in people's hearts, and He said, if you're willing, actually, I will take that willingness and I will cause it to become a reality. And so the encouragement for me is that we're not bound by what happens economically. We're constantly taking our situation to God and seeing miracle upon miracle of provision And we recognize the whole time that so long as we stay faithful to God, that there's nothing that can stop us.
All I need is you, Lord, is you, Lord. All I need is you. All I need is you, Lord. All I need is you. All I need is you, Lord. It's you, Lord. All I need is you. Yeah, yeah. It's all I need is you. It's all I need is you. All I All I need is you.